Hello and welcome back to Factorio. So last time I said we were gonna upgrade some of the stuff on the base, and I wasn't lying. Yeah. So we're gonna be making, like, entirely new portions of the base. For the simple reason that this one's kind of a little bit ass, to be clear. It was just a starter base. For once. For once, it isn't the final base. Even I'm surprised. Even though it basically was for a large portion of the run. If you haven't been catching up, last time we made a little calcite depositor. If you can guess what it does, put down, like, write down a gold star on your resume. You know, when you it deposits calcite back onto Nelvis. It's a brilliant little thing. For instance, because we're doing asteroid productivity soon, we will have, well, a lot more calcite. Right now we're producing like 140, 160-ish. Yeah, 150 calcite per minute. And it will expand soon. The more prod we have, the more calcite we will make. Now, what you have to also realize is, these guys have stacked stuff. You see there's 4 of them on the belt. So, one thing which I will want to do, and it will be a big goal for me, I will want to, somehow, automate the production of them on Gleba. Huh. Now, you may know this about Gleba. The base there is kind of abysmally shit. The reason why Gleba is abysmally shit is because I just couldn't really get to grips with it. So, yeah. It gets fed a bunch of rockets. It gets fed a bunch of everything, actually. And everything sort of works as intended. Minus this guy, who sits there most of the time. So, I'm going to increase the buffer of this to, like, 1,000, so it always has more stuff to eat. And we'll start figuring it, because you have to craft it here, because you need jelly. So we'll have to figure something out. Oh, it happened again. Okay. Fucking okay. Sure. We'll have to deal with that. And we can't use nukes because it's kind of close. Stop. Okay. Turn on the fucking Doom music, because I'm about... Ah, of course, yeah. No, what are you doing? Turn off the roboport next time. Okay, it's time. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. The bonus bullet damage is very useful. What a nice big worm you have there. Would be a shame if it died. Yeah, sadly we can't really... Yeah, it's a waste of bullets to kill them. Shit. Why can't you fly over the goo? Whatever, okay. Problem solved. Okay, they're confused. Run in behind him. Oh, fuck. Okay, that thing is mad. Okay. Problem dealt with. Yeah, I have a feeling the haphazardness of this entire base is, a positive. Yeah. That's the lie I'm gonna go with. It'll totally make me feel better. Okay. So, just like Gandhi in, 100? Wait, what? When do they change how much nukes take? Yeah, they did. Oh, that's really annoying. Okay, so we'll have to cope and put down like one of these, one of those. You know how it goes. I will only request like these and processing units. Oh fuck. Let's okay. Throw this down, then go back to Vulcanus and like pick up 1,000 PUs, I guess. I don't know. Then the edge ship is done, finally. So please head back to Nauvis. Anyways, while we wait... I want to do this manually because I don't want to run out of 235 by mass producing a shitload of, you know. But yeah, okay. This is gonna be kind of. I'll have to add more here. There's no other way of dealing with this. Oh yeah. Also, let's get some PUs. Come get some. Also, it just occurred to me that this is only connected to this and not to anything down there, so we are basically crippling our production, but I can't be bothered to fix it. Which is about as good of a reason as any to not bother fixing it. So, yeah. Oopsie daisies. How are you holding up? Last minute? Oh my god, we're nearly at 200. Okay, that is good. Inventory is full. There we go. Put some of you. Don't be crafting quick. We don't have any more of these, do we? No. How do we craft you? Okay, that's not that hard. Thankful. But out of iron ore. All right. You win. You win, game. You win. Ori. There's coal. Somehow. That I didn't notice. Not anymore. Okay. So, what do we need? We need to replace these to make them work even faster, for one. Yeah, we need some steel. Which we shockingly have. Here at least. Any full furnaces? Over here. Whatever. Okay, we need also gears and red circuits. I'm pretty sure, yeah, you've been valiantly waiting for me, all of you. And I will repay your debt by taking this. Whatever. I don't even know what I was gonna say with that. I'm just slowly going insane because of the video game. They also seem to be stealing my concrete, which is, oh, yeah. Do I have a chest stockpiling steel? No. This, in fact, isn't Vulcanus. Okay. So the issue is actually concrete, which is maybe a little bit embarrassing. Oh, that was close. Okay, so where's the... I have you. You're filling up with calcite. Platform Beta, while you're here, give me an order for, like... 40 of these? Sure. Why not? Hey. Okay, let's do the next one. Well, we could do this, actually. Yeah, we don't need the others. Yeah, let's get legendary quality, sure. There was something else I was gonna do. Right, okay, since you're here... Deploy these. How's the storage situation? Great. Okay, next up, how's the... Well, you're done waiting. Yeah, sure, you'll do that. But, here's my thing, okay? So all this is researching. Yeah. No, we're fine. Just head back to Novis as well. Man, I don't even know. It's just... It's one of those things where you don't even know where to start, and it's a little bit overwhelming. Because of how much you want to do, so you don't want to do it, but then there's that part of your brain that's, like, intelligent, and it's like... Do the same thing happen the last gorillion times? And every single time, it ended up being that the correct choice of actions was, you know, to just listen to your inner brain and do it. Anyways, I'm just gonna, you know, whatever, just take it away from me. I don't need it. What I do need is gears. Is having one unupgraded level 2 assembler. Just making all the gears. Huh. Now, why is the belt contaminated? Well, the belt just connects onto here. And you just go over here, and there's no coal. So we're fine. Alright, I don't know what's happening. What I do know is that more concrete. Yum! Concrete! Yeah? Hey kids! Do you know how yummy concrete is? Explodes. Not even like a cartoonish explosion either, just like a, he just explodes like one of the boomers from, fucking Left 4 Dead. I almost said Dead Space. Just like, he just explodes. Fucking, you know, little Timmy becomes traumatized for life. Hey kids, watch this magic trick. Boom. You know, sometimes I wonder why stuff like that is funny to me. Not out of any concern, mind you, yet. But sometimes I just wonder. And those times the answer is always a very complex list of, you ever have those point-and-click adventure games where there's like a way to get a secret ending, but it's like so overly complicated there was no way of you getting it. You had to look up a guide, basically. Well, the journey to this specific, to a lot of the specific stupid shit I find funny, is a very long line of things where it ends with some YouTube video where a guy said something funny or did something in a funny voice. Like that entire thing I just said as the funny, basically the inspiration, if you could call that kind of madness an inspiration, came from that one Rereads video where they played that F&V game Morph Man, because the voice they did was kind of funny, I can't lie. So yeah, that is how simple it is. And this should work fine, except I think the belt's not gonna be fast enough. Which is where the other stuff comes into play. Does the Vulcanus transfer ship go to Gleba at all? It does. Okay, so Mr. Vulcanus, you're going to, when you're on, you'll ask for, just like 500 processing units, and how much do you take? Okay, no. Bulk inserter, also, like, we'll do 200. How much do you take to make? 1 processing unit per thing. So you will, Mr. Vulcanus transfer ship. You have space, right? Yeah. Like, 500 of each. But then, how many of these can fit on a rocket? Only 50. So, we'll have this. Rocket delivery. No, rocket request. 2. Oh, wait a minute. Well, that's a mistake. Import from fucking Alvis. Not Alvis, from the other place. No. We'll just do it manually. So we want 1,500, 1,000, and 1,000. This is so, no matter what, we will have the capability of launching something off of Gleba. Where's the other part? The little hamster in the brain is a little bit tired. Unfulfilled request, 12 of you. Huh. Go to Vulcanus, you'll have it over there. We're out of turbo belts. Hey, Ed ship, go to Vulcanus and request like 1,000 of these and 1,000 of these, 500 of these. Sure, whatever. Yeah. So then, when you're on Gleba, you should also request the 500 bulk inserters, which will take time. But you should have enough of these for that. So now on Gleba, this should be enough for 500, I believe. Huh. You know what? We're going to Gleba. We're going on a little misadventure on Gleba. Because, if you haven't been keeping track, right now, yeah, the Edge ship's kind of waiting. Interesting. So the issue is, and we should be here now, right? No, we're still traveling. So there's not enough Jello for everything. In general, we just don't have a lot of these ready. So what I'll have to do is I'll just have to hunt for more of the purple trees. There's a lot of them. So yeah, head to Gleba. Wait, this is Platinum Beta version B, right? No, this is... No, I never changed Platform Beta. It's still shit. Whatever, I'm fine with it. This has used quite a few fuel cells, though. Oh yeah, right. How is our quest to get quality going? Not a single epic quality thing. What have I broken? I haven't broken it. The plastic has broken. Why? Let's see. Both of you are working. Yeah, that would explain the problem. Anyways, now that we're at Gleba... Yeah, drop to the planet we're above. I do love how stupid the ship is, though. Kinda sad we also can't really ship over nukes. So yeah, all we really need is some ammo, some rockets, and some bots. Yeah, give me one more bot. And we'll go off on an adventure. Also, Chip, you done? Okay, you're done. Go to Novis. Oh god, it's these guys again. Oh, wait a minute, these are homing. Alright. Huh. Oh my goodness. These are... Oh yeah. But these little things will just bleed out on their own, so it's fine. Thankfully, the missiles are heat-seeking. Guys, hurry up. Okay. Okay. Ow. Okay, that does actually deal a concerning amount of damage. But they're dead soon anyways, so yeah. Oh, we don't need this, they'll just rot into iron again. Okay. Now that we have a lot of jelly nuts, we'll want to do a similar thing we did over here. Actually, why do we have 2 of these in each one of them? Just perfection. We don't really need the jelly nuts as much as we just need the, like, seeds. So, yeah. So we don't need any of this. Oh, yeah, wait, there's also already one here. Okay, whatever. Yeah, these guys are working a little bit fast. There we go. Huh. Oh, that's interesting. I need some Yumiko mash for that. Why am I not getting any? Because it all spoiled! Of course. And all the spoilage will go down there. Okay. That's the plan. And I never made a way to... Well, that's interesting. And a pretty big mistake on my part. Okay. I like how I just left this here, even if it wasn't necessary. Okay, yeah. Now they should start functioning. Oh my goodness. Okay. What's happening? That was like a medium one or something, man. Oh, there's just a lot of them. I think. Yeah, so they just continuously spawn faster than these can turn them into stuff. Which is funny, but whatever. Who cares? Yeah, we can deal with them pretty quick. Right, now that you're here, why not give the things, game? Wait, can I get now these to... Crash unrequested, no. Huh, okay, maybe I'll consider it, whatever. So the Vulcanist transfer ship is still stuck here, waiting for level 2s, which we don't have. Whatever. Okay, what's next? Yeah, we're heading over to Gleba, where you'll want about 500 of these. But trust me, there's not 500 of them. Because there's just no carbon. I think we could use some prod and speed to help the situation. How much is it? 3 and 1. Huh, what's the issue now? No carbon. Why? Oh, there's no spoilage now. Oh, okay. Huh. Now that is an interesting issue. Because, yeah, didn't we burn all the spoilage? Oh, because everything that would spoil here would go onto this. Huh. And there's really not that much spoilage here, even. Oh, I made an oopsie, I guess. Yeah, I'm fine if it's boiling in my inventory. Who cares? But yeah, we have... well, a lot of potential spoilage over here. And I guess in here as well if I pick up the jelly nuts. Not the seeds, though. Yeah, though we should be making a lot more of them. Come on, please work. Actually, wait a minute. These ones are making 0.33, and these ones require 0.48. So theoretically, I would need one more. Yeah. We'll need one more of them, but sure, whatever. We'll do this then, and... wait, okay, no. This doesn't even work, so... may as well remove some of these, and then, yeah. And now these guys, when they're done with that, will send this over here, which will, yeah. I guess we can use one of those. And remove these guys. There we go. Never thought I would run out of spoilage, of all the things to be out of. Spoilage was not the thing I'd expect. And now, yeah, the Vulcanus transfer ship has made its little journey. Oh yeah, Gleba until all requests are satisfied. which is gonna be a while, but still. Yeah. And then on Nauvis, I'm gonna request that at any point in time I want non-Nauvis items. So I will want let's say every single time, you know, because there is a lot of cargo space here, so I want 2,000 of these, 1,000 of these. Then I'll want, like, fucking 500 of these, sure. Yeah, there's not a lot of them here for any of these. Then I'll want, like, 1,000 of these, just some huge number, okay? That I know won't be filled immediately, but it's fine. A good old 1K of these. 1,000, huh? Yeah, then I'll do 1,000 foundries and 1,000 of the mining drones. And I guess we can also do recyclers for later. Now, really quickly, how's the base doing? Functional. What can I craft here? Oh, I can do a lot of stuff. It's like a better chemical plant. Huh. Weird. Not sure what to use it really. I guess more modules, but who cares? It's way larger. Okay. We are slowly picking up, like, the, rot on the belts, so it's good. So I'll add 2 of them for each, so they have a higher chance of picking stuff up. Okay. Now we're sorta cooking a little bit faster. Oh no, these guys can't output fast enough, huh? Idea. We'll want some of the underground belts. Okay, here we are. Huh, this only goes in that side. Is this ever... Okay, it's fine. So what I could do... Instead of this... Is this... Then I'll remove these guys. And do this. Because, yeah, it'll be fine, because they'll still, yeah, go to the same side anyways. Give me some of these, actually. There we go. And this will pick up all of that and toss it onto here. Okay. So my guess is that at this point in time, yeah, the Vulcanist transfer ship is kind of sitting and waiting for the stack inserters to finish. And they're actually being delayed by the lack of bulk inserters. Because I never told this thing to request that it wants, 1,000 bulk inserters. So now the little lead ship, it's not the edge ship, sorry. Now the little Vulcanist transfer ship. Yeah, we'll do that. Also, we'll do 550. So there's always a little bit more. Yeah, okay. So time to sit and wait. What's the issue over here? Kinda slow. Well, let's lower the yield. But speed it up. Hey, we're getting there, we're getting there. How much do you even pick? Is there a difference in how much they pick up? A little bit. Not that much, though. This should work, yeah. Ah, if only. How are the reactors coping, actually? We're using, like, 30 megawatts. I think I overbuilt the reactor a little bit, guys, but it's fine. Just a tiny bit. Not too much, though. Yeah, I mean, look, realistically, what else is there to do except sit and wait, scratch your ass a little bit? Like, realistically, this has even more jelly nuts than ever. They still haven't even processed that because there's just a lot of unused jelly nut. You thinking what I'm thinking? I should have done this a long time ago, baby. Quadrupled the output with this one simple trick. Oh, yeah. Okay, how is the... Oh, it's fucking full. It hasn't been doing anything. It's full. 1 hour. Oh my god, it actually makes over 200 sometimes. That's really good. How's the base doing? Pretty good. Oh, you're still hot. How are you doing? Everything here is doing fine, shockingly. Vulcanist transfer ship is still parked over here, but it's fine. Oh, yeah, what? Be reasonable, son. Request, like, a full 1,000. And then over here, just request 900 more. Because these only stack to a very limited amount. Okay, that was for the Gleba transfer ship. Is there a way to set priority? I don't know. What I do know is that we're actually being a little bit limited by throughput. But it's gonna be fine. Yeah. Huh. Waiting for more items. Huh? Okay. That's gonna cause serious problems, so... move it back to this for now. We'll have to separate the seeds if we want to do this system. Okay, how do we even do that? Okay, we can't do it on this one. Can do it on these two, though. So we can upgrade those two, and then... yeah, like, do that, and then... something tells me this base is a bit of a mess. Not sure what, though. My god, we are, absolutely mass-producing all the stuff, though. Nothing can even use it in time. Which I guess is better than the alternative, but, you know. But yeah. Huh. We aren't really getting the seeds out in time, which is a problem. And there's really not that much space here for the seeds. What I guess we can do is this. Then switch to you. And then do this. Yeah, now it could work. Though this is set up in such a way where there's literally almost no place we can place that. Now, how do I do this? Probably like this. You know what? Yeah, that is a good idea. Huh, this is actually out of jelly nuts. But now look at how many of them have sprawled up over here. Okay. Oh, there's actually a few more here. So, so far, we have determined our strategy to at least appear successful. I have some Yumiko. I wonder what they taste like. That's being stockpiled. So I assume... yeah, this is actually mostly full. It's just waiting for another infusion of snack inserters. Which will come eventually. Yeah. So now the Vulcanus transfer ship is waiting for carbon fiber. Which basically means that my mission here is successful. So I'm going to travel. Why is there 70 different ships here? I'm gonna travel to Platform Beta and head back to Nelvis. Anyways, how are you holding up? Because I feel like a bit of a potato. Actually, yeah, 0 recyclers. Whatever, we'll deal with it later. Okay. 1 oil patch. How is Armageddon? Very bad. Did I, perchance... Please go to Nauvis. Actually, no. Please go to Vulcanus first. Anyways, Ah. Whatever. Okay. Now, is there perchance anywhere where processing units are being ordered from? I don't know how to see that. Let's think. Not there. Probably not anyway, actually. What did 1,000 units just disappear into thin air? Maybe. Anyways, when you arrive to Vulcanus, just order like 1,000 PUs, pretty please. And now, back on Nauvis, I also realized it would probably be mildly intelligent to, you know, have a damn one of these. Okay, yeah. So we'll only have like 20 nukes or something, which is not enough to clear this out if you went away. I was gonna do something else until we had enough. Turns out, oops, no. No, I fucked it. What's even funnier is the base. Oh my goodness. The base kind of shuts off until... because, okay, so right now, the solar panels can power it during the day, and then the reactor powers it during the night. It's fine, though. Okay, if you're gonna be this generous, give me another K. How's the Nauvis situation? How is the pollution cloud, actually? It's probably gonna be way smaller than I expected. Okay. Okay, how's Gleba actually doing? Because I am very curious. That's actually filling up. Yeah, not... Only grab the bulk inserters. I understand why they made Gleba... I understand why they made all inserters filter inserters. Or this would be where... This planet would be where you would be grabbing your face. Like, trying to tear your face off out of insanity. Because I'd go insane too. Hey, we're halfway done. Something broke. What science have we run out of? Production. What did I unplug? I tripped over and unplug. We're out of stone. Okay, that is actually mission critical. So, if we don't have stone, we can't repair our walls, so... we'll have to deal with that immediately. Like, ASAP immediately, not immediately when I get home. We can do it from over here. Delete the rocks. Like, take the miners? Probably ones where all of them are intact. Place down. We'll just use... Fuck it, we'll just use belts. Who cares? Yeah, okay. That's gonna be enough for some turbo belts. So what I'll do is I'll go over here, take one of you, put you over here, but we'll just use normal ones, because can't be asked using more turbos. Not exactly too plentiful around here anyways. Alright, so over here, and then just... I'll have to fill that in. Down to here will be fine. The game begins to lag. Maybe it's a VSync. It's probably some VSync issue. Okay, put one of those over there. Put another one, like, yeah, up there somewhere. Again, using my finger on the fucking screen to decide where the middle is. Like a real gamer. Okay. Should probably plug them in. What do you think? I think I should. Okay, then... But yeah, the fact we're just flat completely on, coal... Sorry, not on coal. On stone is kind of... This would kind of be game over in the early game. Just the fact that it happened because I was lazy is a little bit humorous, question mark. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna go with, humorous question mark. I know I specifically had on one of these, yes, one of those, okay. Drop me to Nauvis, drop this down, and also drop these down. There I am. Okay, so... I'm pretty sure, yeah, I mentioned this before, I saw this in a Michael Hendricks video, so what you can do is... Oh, Oh, yeah, right, before we do that, before I forget, this is kind of full on calcite, but we can add these guys to it. And this way we'll have more space. Zero. Oh no, never mind. It's not in my inventory anymore. No, I know there was a way to store blueprints. I remember somebody commented mentioning how to do that, but haven't got a clue how still. Okay, I have the blueprint now. Okay. It's time. Just fucking... yeah. So this only destroys trees, which is good, because all of these trees are dead anyways. Okay. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but this is still not flowing. It is starting to flow. Okay. That's fine. Why did I set it up like this? I don't want to use so many belts. So I'm using undergrounds, which are probably more expensive. Okay, but where do I actually need to, attach this? Oh, I see. Over here. Onto this belt. No, 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 no. There we go. So for now, we'll just merge these into one belt. Connect it like this. There we go. That should be fine, right? Maybe. Well, the stone hasn't traveled all the way down there yet. But it should be making its way. Yeah. Huh. Now what you gotta remember is these are stacked. That's why they're so powerful. Like, this isn't just one. You can see there's 4 of them. Anyways, so yeah, how's the... Yeah, all of them are traveling. None of them are really waiting except you and Aquilo. Because you're waiting for these guys to go up. Okay. That's fine. Now, these are still paused, which is gonna suck because we're gonna be losing Gleba signs, but Gleba's free, so who cares? Yeah. I can actually see them. Look at how fucking cocky they are. Look at how close they are. They know. They know. I'm just getting rid of the stuff in my inventory that I don't need. Including you. I'm putting you right over here. Don't need that thing I never used. Oh my god. Wait, I have to just redo this because there's, yeah. There hasn't ever been a more Koryochi moment in the video game. So, let's get a lot of them. Huh. Put one of them over here, then. And I will just use the shitty poles. I don't care. Like this? Yeah. Now it works. Problem solved. So, yeah. And what do I do with this? Well, put it onto the belt. Actually, what I'll do... Yeah, fuck it. Let's just do it this way. Who cares? No, 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 no. Actually. Do it like this. Wait, hold on. This is 15, and this is 12. So what I can do over here... is something like that. Yeah, okay. So that'll give me a lot more throughput. But then over here... what I'll do is... well, I'll get... some of these in my... we can do it here. So I don't have to continuously wait for bots. The fact your supply lines are a literal, like, literally like thousands of kilometers away doesn't make it particularly easy, you know? Doing it this way may actually help. Question mark? Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but there's 0. Why is there 0? Because the Vulcanist transfer ship is still carrying all of them. And the only unfulfilled request here... What? Okay, we'll see. Maybe it flew past Novis while I was sitting and waiting. I don't know. But yeah, now this should be working faster. And okay, you've been actually busy. That's good. But yeah, yeah, our supplies of uranium are dwindling, but it's fine. What was I gonna do next? Okay, yeah, wait for the VTS to arrive, so we'll see. Okay, yeah. So yeah, this is being made again, which is good. The not good part is that it's, you know, taking time for the research to restart. But it's restarting. That's nice. It's on the side belt, so you can see it a lot more clearly. You're out of stuff. Okay. What is it gonna do next? Ah, yeah. So while all of this is happening, there was an issue on Vulcanus that we fixed here. Yeah. Now we've backed up on plastic and red circuits, which means you are now making stuff. And one of those many stuffs is, well, a shitload of these. And yet none of those. So we'll have to deal with that soon. It should be able to make them. Whatever. Yeah, well, the base is running at full steam at least. Maybe it would be worth reworking all the other ships, but I think they're okay as is. Wait. It did drop the bulk. Okay. That's good. Okay, there's only 12 here. And I know that some of you guys are, fans of symmetry, so let's add 3 more. Totally not doing it because of me. Totally not bugging me. No, it's, I'm doing it for you, all for you. Viewer. Totally. Speaking of viewing, honestly, it is kind of interesting how weird a lot of the parasocial stuff can be. For those who are living under a very comfy rock, especially because I know that, I mean, look, I'm not particularly old, TM, right? But I'm past the age where, like, I believe YouTubers or whatever, you know? What I mean by that is, I am fully, like, you know, it comes to a point when you're a kid and you think, like, oh, the guy on TV is on TV, or the guy in the, you know, my teacher, what does he do when he isn't at school? Plays League of Legends at home? No. My high school maths professor did. But, excluding that, like, you know, memes aside, you kind of start realizing that, people are actual real people. Which is something I think, like, kids, it comes a point when you realize that the world doesn't revolve around you. And then sometimes, that doesn't really extend, people don't realize it extends to, like, streamers when they talk to you. Where, like, a streamer may see a post where you're like, hey, come look at this, it's funny. And the streamer man clicks, and you're like, wow, I did something. But the streamer will just, you know, think to himself, wow, that was an interesting post. But, you know, they're not gonna actually remember you specifically because you're just one of many. But yeah, I mean, I feel like sometimes it's kind of a very fucked up thing. I mean, not too recently, a woman was murdered in Japan because of a parasocial fan. So, like, you know, this can become very dangerous and very harmful very quickly. But, even when it's not just someone being murdered, you run into situations where people think that, like, Mr. Big Content Creator is their friend. And I'm really happy that I've never had that particular phase of my life. You know, I'm just built different, TM. Or aka got lucky that I was never... But yeah, I can see how that can sometimes warp how people think. It's just one of those kind of concerning things. It's also partially why, like, you see this with people who are, you know, because let's be real here. If you're, like, an attractive streamer, honestly, regardless of your gender, if you're attractive, chances are you will create more, like, parasocial viewers. And it's not your fault, right? You know, looking good is not a negative. But it's just one of those things where it's like, man, I don't even know what you would say. What do you do? Because it's obviously fucked up to tell someone, like, hey, you've got to stop being attractive. There are people who, you know, that's basically, on one side, you know, that's fucked up. On the other side, what do you do even? Like, it's just one of those things that I'm thankfully never gonna be in a situation where it's gonna be a problem. I hope. But yeah, like, it's just one of those things where I was thinking about it, because it's, what would you even do? Right? I mean, obviously, you tell the fan, like, you know, no, go away, or whatever. But then it's also like, you know, simultaneously, like, they are your fan. And, you know, it's just a lot of baggage on that, and I don't know, it's fucking uncomfortable to think about. And considering how uncomfortable it is for me to think about it, imagine how uncomfortable it is for the people who actually have to deal with this to, well deal with it. It's messed up. You gotta be shitting me. Okay. Yeah, oh, that is great. I wish there was a way to automatically... Actually, never mind. Well, at the very least, we are finally crunching uranium faster than we're using it, which is good. Sorry, crunching uranium faster than we're, making it. There are more uranium patches, right? Yeah, a huge one down there. And finally, after, like, 300 sounds per minute, so we're back up there. Yeah, what is a captive biter spawner? plant them anywhere on now these? Ooh la la! So I could seed my own biters. Sadly, can't move them over to Gleba. Oh, I just noticed, I'm not reprocessing the fuel. Probably be doing that. Yeah, actually, yeah, none of the bases are reprocessing their nuclear fuel, but it's gonna be fine. Just request all of it that exists. We don't have that, though, so yeah. Anyways, we are kind of running a little bit over time. Whatever. I try to keep them roughly an hour long. I almost never stick to that, because something always happens, so... yeah. What is there to say? I guess I'll see you next time when... I know I keep saying, like, that's when I'll do, like, the massive invasion attack thing, but I think I'll genuinely do it next time, because... here's the thing. We have a lot of nukes. There's a lot of bugs up there, but trust me, those bugs are not ready for what's about to happen to them. So, join me on a journey next episode where we will talk about the biters in past tense. What I'm saying is we're about to obliterate them. See you then, goodbye.